Maisie. So this is going to be the Alex Murdaugh murder trial. We're not going to watch it, but we will listen to it. If the weather cooperates with my phone. Hold on. Okay.
Americans in need of dental work can claim a $5,400 health voucher approved by Biden. Biden has approved every American under 65 who makes less than $50,000 and needs urgent dental care to receive a $5,400 health voucher. The best.
I'm trying to skip it. They always ask us not to skip it, but I'm skipping it. Alright. We're watching the seal right now, so okay, they're just waiting for the jury to come back in from lunch, so and sit down and get comfortable before they start. Hello, Amy Lou. Welcome in, sweetheart. Great. This is the Alex Murdaugh murder trial, unalive trial of his wife and son in South Carolina. So we're just waiting for the jury to come in, sit down, get comfortable or whatever, because we're just looking at the seal. And this is too loud. They're not saying much in chat. Just waiting for this, talking about the Daybell case, which we know it's not going to be televised, but there will be somebody in there from Court TV, and they will be taking notes and stuff. I don't know if they're going to be allowed to have recorders in, like voice recorders. unless, God forbid, it's a pen. I wonder if they can, like, if you bring one of those voice pens in that you can record your voice on, I wonder if they can detect that, because, you know, it doesn't go through when you put your objects you carry in, it doesn't go through well, yeah, it does go through. No, it's like a video thing, ain't it? So, it's like an x-ray thing that you can see. You're walking through the metal detector, and it's scanning whatever you have. So I guess they would be able to see it, because you have to take everything out of your pockets. Okay, stop watching chat. Okay, so they just made an announcement. They're not starting on time because the courtroom is being rearranged right now. Furniture is being added, monitors are being added. So I'm guessing there's a lot more people there than they expected. So it's going to be a few minutes more. I'm sorry. They said 3 o'clock. Okay, where is this one, Michael? I actually think he might be innocent. Yeah, not likely. So Court TV responded, Michael, interesting. What do you think happened? The answer? Nope, he has not answered. So we'll wait to see if Michael responds to Court TV. So I just asked Court TV, hello, OG. I know, don't get mad at me. Please, y'all, do not be mad at me for not telling you guys I was going live. It was a last-minute decision when I realized Court TV was doing it. And it's not starting on time. It was supposed to start at 3 o'clock, but it's not because they're rearranging furniture and stuff. So, and adding more. They're adding more monitors in. So, I'm going to... Alright, so this phone, I'll keep this phone on right now until it dies out. It's only at 31%, and then I'll switch over to the other phone at the same time. So we'll have audio the whole way. No, it's a hired lawyer. I'm not saying, okay, Michael responded. He said, I'm not saying he is innocent of everything, money laundering and all that. So I guess he's saying that he may be innocent of the unalives of his wife and his son, but he thinks he's innocent of all the money laundering and stuff that comes with it. Or I might have to turn my TV up loud enough for y'all to hear it. No, because this signal keeps going in and out. My TV's not picking up very good right now. Did anybody answer me? Where am I? Did my comment even go out? Yeah, it was after that one. Okay. There's so many people in here, y'all. It's hard to see where your comments are, if your comments are getting answered or not. I guess it takes a while to hook up the stuff. So, there's a big wager going on in the chat room. They're saying how much you want to make a bet. The only thing that gets accomplished today is the jury selection. Okay, where are my comments? It's like none of my comments are going through. Oh, there it is. Okay, Sarah Boom's trial has been pushed back to April 10th. So I'll have to take that out of the list. Hello, Pickles. Fast jury seating for a huge. Well, it took 2.5 days. They started Monday, all day yesterday, and then half of today. Who, what, Amy Lou? Megan's. They don't have a date. It just got pushed back to 2025. Oh, yeah, it's a really good case. It really is. We got a lot of cases, and I wish they'd come on, man. I'm just reading the comments. Sorry, I forgot. I keep forgetting I'm live. I knew I should have said it for like 4 o'clock. I had that feeling. I could have been in the other chat still chilling.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
All right. Yeah, they're even saying on the TV that they're still rearranging furniture and stuff. Come on, Core TV, work your magic. So we're only, for the ones that weren't here to begin with, we're only listening. We're not going to watch it. I have a habit of getting copyrighted when I watch things, so we're just going to listen to this. And actually, all reality, I don't even know if they're going to show it or we're going to watch the seal and listen to it ourselves. So they're just saying they're expected to start opening statements soon. So keep your fingers crossed that it comes real soon, because it's already 20 minutes late. What are you doing, Eva? What are you doing? I was just covering you up. I was just covering you up. Okay, y'all. So most of you know that I've been having a lot of issues with my well, right? So since it's only been asphalt and rain for the last 2 days, 3 days I should say, they haven't been really able to work on it too much. So my husband got me this old slow cooker. It has to be from the 80s, and I never used it before. I don't know where we got it from. He just came home with it one day. It might have been his mom's or his grandma's. So I found it today. But I was like, I can cook everything. Well, almost everything. Well, the chicken. I'm making a roast chicken. You know, it's supposed to go in the oven, but I'm cooking it in the slow cooker type thing. I figured I started about 1 o'clock. So it's been in there for about 3 hours and 22 minutes. Or 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I figured I let it cook in there for like about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then put it in the oven to get brown. What do y'all think about that? Cool. I've never used one before. I've used crock pots, but I've never used this type of thing. Like, it's a pot that you sit on a base. I wonder though, because that's what it looks like. And I love making baked chicken, like roast chicken or whatever. You want to put the stuff in it. And I like coming up with different ways to cook it. Maybe this will be good. And then shove it on a pan and let it brown for about 45 minutes to an hour on medium. That way it's cooking the stuffing inside too. Been working on my arts and crafts last couple of days. Oh. So I don't know if, oh no, we're seeing audio. We're seeing pictures. We just saw the judge come in. I got you. My husband only likes home cooking. Am I? No, it's all right. I guess I should tell Hilton I'm live so she can come and watch it with us because she likes watching the trials too. Oh, what am I doing? Here we go. There we go. That sounds good. Ooh, we have like 2 wood stoves because my husband's grandma, that's how she cooked on. Jury's coming in, I think, now. They've got 8 women, 4 men between 30s and 60s, 10 white, 2 black.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What I will say now is intended to serve as an introduction.
The hell, Court TV?
So that you may better understand what's happening.
2 counts of murder and 2 counts of possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, the elements of which will be explained to you later. He has pled not guilty to these charges. He's presumed to be not guilty of these charges.
Can you guys still hear it?
He cannot be found guilty unless the state presents evidence which convinces you, the jury, of his guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The charge is simply the documents by which the case comes into court. Your purpose as jurors will be to decide the facts of this case. And out of all the people who were summoned to come here for jury duty, out of all the people who live here in Colleton County, out of all the people who live here in the state of South Carolina or any place else, only the 12 of you who will deliberate can decide the facts of this case.
Facts.
And you'll determine the facts of this case from the testimony which will come from this witness stand, together with any exhibits which is made a part of the record or any stipulations entered into by counsel. It is especially important that you perform your duty diligently and conscientiously and in conformity with the oath that you took, because ordinarily there is no way to correct an erroneous determination of facts by the jury. Just as only you can determine the facts of this case, as the presiding judge, I am the judge of the law. You must accept as correct the law as I stated to you, then deliberate and decide. I cannot tell you what the facts are. You cannot disagree with me as to what the law is, and even if you disagree, you must follow the law as I stated to you. You take the facts as you find them to be, the laws I give it to you, deliberate, and you decide the case. Until I tell you that it's time to do so, you cannot discuss the case with anyone, including your fellow jurors. You cannot discuss the case with family, friends, or anyone else. The attorneys in the case, you cannot discuss it with them or any parties or anyone else that might be connected with the case. Should you discover that a fellow juror is violating that oath and that order, you are to bring that to my attention. It's also vital that you do not seek information outside of the courtroom during the case. That means that you're not to search internet websites, watch television reports, news reports, any other form of social media accounts of the case, because you are sworn to decide this case based on the facts as you determine them to be, based on evidence presented in the case, as well as the law as I give it to you. Now, later in the process, I will appoint one of you to serve as the foreperson of the jury. And that person will have the responsibility of serving as the spokesperson for the jury. That person will have the responsibility of presiding over the jury deliberations. And that person will have the responsibility of completing the verdict form representing the unanimous verdict of the jury. In just a moment, the Attorney General will make an opening statement in which he will explain the issues as he sees it, or as the Attorney General sees it. Following that, the defense counsel will have that same opportunity. Then we'll begin with the presentation of testimony from witnesses. I look forward to working with you on this case and to keep the case moving as reasonable as we can keep it moving, but we will not rush, but take the time necessary to have this case fully presented to you. by the state.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court. On the evening of June 7th, 2021, at the defendant's property off Moselle Road in Carlton County, his son, Paul Murdaugh, is standing in a small feed room in some kennels they have on about 8:50 p.m. And the defendant over there, Alan Murdaugh, took a 12-stage shotgun and shot him in the shoulder, in the chest and the shoulder, with buckshot. And the evidence is going to show it was a 1,000,000-to-1 shot. He could have survived that, but after that, another shot went up under his head, did catastrophic damage to his brain and his head. The evidence is going to show that Paul collapsed right outside that feed room. And just moments later, he picked up a 300 blackout, which is a type of ammunition, but an AR-style rifle. And the evidence is going to show that the family had multiple weapons throughout the property. Picked up that 300 blackout rifle and opened fire on his wife, Maggie, just feet away near some sheds that used to be a hangar. Pow, pow. 2 shots at him in the leg and took her down. And after that, there were additional shots, including 2 shots to the head that again did catastrophic damage.
He's sleeping.
Instantly. The evidence is going to show that neither Paul nor Maggie had any defensive wounds. Neither one of them had any defensive wounds, as if they didn't see a threat coming from their attacker. And the evidence is also going to show that both Maggie and Paul were shot at extremely close range. The evidence is going to show it's called stippling. It's almost like a tattoo, that when you get shot very close to a weapon, it leaves marks. Forensic pathologists can see it. They were shot at close range and they did not have defensive wounds.
Yeah.
And the evidence is going to show that the defendant, Alan Murdaugh over there,
Don't they leave it outside the gate?
told anyone who would listen that he was never at those kennels. But the evidence is also going to show from these things that every one of us, most of us carry around in our pocket, that he was there. He was there just minutes with Maggie and Paul, just minutes before their cell phones go silent forever. Despite what he told people, I was never at the kennels, the cell phones.
What is it? You want to talk to me? Yeah, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Craig Waters. I work at the Attorney General's office, and I'll be the lead prosecutor.
I fucking here to take it.
With me is David Fernandez, Dennis Dow, John Metters, John Linka, John Conrad, and Johnny James. A lot of lawyers. This is a big case. It's a very complicated case, and that's why there's so many people working on it. Sitting back in the row, we have David Owen, who's the lead investigator. We have Lieutenant Charles Gent, who's one of the agents, Special Agent Ryan Kelly, Special Agent Peter Rudolph, some of the agents that are working on the case, as well as Investigator Isaac Toledo, who's working on the case as well. There's some of the witnesses that you'll hear from as we go through this case. The judge talked to you a little bit about him being the judge of the law. He gives you the law. And I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the legal concepts before I turn back to those facts. Just remember, though, he's the judge of the law, so you take what he says, but I'm going to explain to you some of the legal issues from my perspective before we talk a little bit more about it. And the first thing is, right before you went to lunch, y'all all took an oath. Everybody in this courtroom who's got involvement in this case takes an oath. You know, attorneys take an oath to become an attorney, take another oath to become a prosecutor, judge takes another oath to become a judge, witnesses take an oath on the stand, law enforcement take oaths to become law enforcement, but y'all took an oath as well. And the reason why is that y'all have the most important job in this court. Every one of you raised your hand and said that you would well and truly try this case. And it's the most important job here. Because like the judge said, he's the judge of the law, but y'all are the judge. listen to what people understand, judge, those things. But you also have to be mindful of that oath. That oath requires you to do that hard job, to make that decision, to call a strike when you see it. It's the same oath. It's just as important as the other oath. It's not even the most important in these courts. The judge mentioned reasonable doubt, and he's exactly right. It's the state's burden to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt. That is a cornerstone of our country. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's a burden we welcome. It's what we want. It's a system that is well tested and true. And we take that burden to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt. And I want to remind everyone that the emphasis is on reasonable. Okay? It's not anything. It is reasonable doubt. Reasonable doubt is often defined, again, listen to the judge how he defines it, but reasonable doubt is a doubt that would cause a reasonable person to hesitate to act. And when you hear the evidence coming from this stand about this particular case, I submit to you won't hesitate to act. Again, remember the emphasis is on reasonable doubt. The judge mentioned the charges. There are 4 of them. First indictment accuses Murdaugh, in which he's pled not guilty, but it accuses him of murdering Maggie Murdaugh. The second indictment accuses him of murdering Paul Murdaugh. The third indictment accuses him of possessing a firearm during the commission of a violent crime, that being the murder of Maggie Murdaugh. And the last one accuses him of possessing a firearm during the commission of a violent crime. What does that mean? What is murder? The judge again is going to instruct you. It is the unlawful killing of another with malice aforethought. And what is malice? Malice is a mental state. That's ultimately going to be for y'all to determine as to what was going through Alec Murdaugh's mind when he committed these crimes. What is malice? Malice has often been defined as the intentional doing of a excuse. It is the intent to inflict an injury under circumstances that the law would presume an evil intent. An evil intent. And when you look at the circumstances of the crime, when you look at what led up to this crime, the evidence is going to show that there was malice aforethought. What does that mean? It means it has to exist at the moment you commit that crime. It doesn't have to be planned.
Power off.
Oh my God, hold on now. Oh, where'd it go? Oh.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
All right, we didn't miss nothing.
It just has to exist a split second before the crime is committed. When you see this crime, you hear all the circumstances.
Hey, Hilton. Court TV said that Murdaugh is like staring at the prosecutor with daggers in his eyes.
A lot of times people hear, oh, it's just a circumstantial case. The law says otherwise. The law says that circumstantial evidence is just as good as direct evidence. And what's the difference between the two? Direct evidence is supposedly about the storm out here, from what I'm told. Direct evidence is if it's sunny outside, and the witness goes outside and it's sunny, and they come here and they get on that witness stand, and because they saw it raining, they sit on the stand, so it's just outside, and saw it raining. Saw it raining. That's direct evidence. They actually saw it raining. But to give you an example of what circumstantial evidence is if the witness goes into a room where all the curtains are drawn. And when they go into that room, it's sunny outside and everything's dry. And while they're in that room, they see it darken behind the shades. They hear thunder. They hear the wind blowing. They hear the sound of raindrops on the roof. And then they open up the door, and it's not raining, but everything is wet. There's puddles in the driveway. There's puddles in the street. There's puddles in the yard. There's limbs down over the ground. And then they come here and say, yeah, it was raining. Didn't actually see it raining, but those circumstances are beyond any reasonable doubt that it was actually rain. Now, I guess it's possible that somebody could have been standing outside the window, being drunk, sound like thunder, and blowing a fan, make it seem like it was the wind, and somehow got enough water to cover the entire neighborhood. That's not reasonable. Everybody understand that? That's not reasonable. Another thing, and this is crucial, what you can do in this particular case, is determine credibility and believability of witnesses. So it can be your job to lay the evidence, the exhibits in the case, but also the witnesses, and decide if it's true, if you believe it, if you can rely on it. The judge is going to instruct you that you can believe one witness against many, or many witnesses against one. You can believe all witnesses' testimony, or part of the witnesses' testimony. It's up to you. First individually, and then as a product of the deliberations. What you're required to do there is just to rely on that old-fashioned your common sense. Does it all fit together? Is it proper? Does it fit with what you would expect? Does it fit with what you expect how real people would act? Does it seem real? Does something seem real? Does something seem real? You're going to see video statements. You're going to see body-worn camera of him at the scene when law enforcement arrives. Hear what he says. Hear what he says about that night. You're going to hear 3 recorded statements on video that he gave to law enforcement. You're going to hear how things progress by what he says, what he says he did that night. Watch those closely. Watch his expressions. Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's not saying. Use that common sense. Does this seem right? Does something seem wrong? Does something seem wrong? I mentioned that Maggie was killed with a .300 blackout rifle, an AR-style rifle, chambered in .300 blackout ammunition. And you're going to hear evidence that back in Christmas of 2016, Ellen Murdaugh over there bought 2 .300 blackout AR-style rifles. And then not long after that, one of them went missing from Paul's truck. And time went by, and in April of 2018, Ellen Murdaugh replaced that rifle and bought another one. 3 total blackout rifles that they had. One of them went missing years ago, and a replacement was bought. You're going to hear evidence that Paul and his friend were using that replacement gun. They were standing right outside the side doors of the gun room of the house, and they were sighting it in, firing down into a field. And the cases were ejecting, the cases of the empty shell from the bullet, they were ejecting out into the flower bed right there, and then there's a range across the street, and they shot it there, and there's cases ejected there as well. And they were shooting that 3rd replacement gun just weeks prior to the murders. Prior to June 7, 2021, when Maggie and Paul were murdered, and you're going to hear forensic evidence that the cases that were found in that flower bed, and the cases that were found across the street at that range were ejected out of the same weapon that fired all the cases that were around Maggie's dead body. It killed her. It was a family weapon that killed Maggie. To hear evidence that those 3 blackouts that Ellen Murdaugh purchased, law enforcement arrives at the scene on June 7, 2021. It can only count for one. It can only count for one. And that replacement gun is nowhere to be found. We're also going to hear evidence that the type of ammunition, the exact brand, the exact model of ammunition that was used to kill Maggie, S&B, .300 blackout ammunition, and 147 grain bullets, that exact ammunition, empty boxes of that ammunition, is found all over the property. The very same brand and model ammunition that was used to kill her is found in multiple locations throughout. And you're also going to hear evidence of the same thing about the shotgun shells that killed Paul. Federal double buckshot gunfire rounds were found on the property, as well as Winchester #2 turkey rounds, 2 rounds. And the shotgun. Family weapon, same ammunition. You're also going to hear evidence that about a week after the murders, Mr. Alex Murdaugh's father had died, Mr. Randolph, and about a week after the murders, he shows up early in the morning at his parents' home, where his mother still lives in late-stage Alzheimer's, on Alameda in Hampton. It's uncharacteristic for him to show up early, uncharacteristic for him to show up at all like that. He comes in, he's carrying something in a blue tarp, and he takes it upstairs. Eventually, law enforcement finds out about that. And they go upstairs, and they find upstairs, they find a very, very large raincoat in blue color. It looked like a tarp. You're going to hear evidence that it was coated with gunshot residue on this. You're going to hear other evidence of gunshot residue. You're going to hear that there was gunshot residue on Allen at the scene. You're going to hear the evidence that there was gunshot residue on the seatbelt of the car he was driving. You're going to hear evidence that when law enforcement got to the scene, he had gone and gotten a shotgun, Paul's shotgun. That Maggie's DNA was on that shotgun. You're going to hear other evidence from DNA, gunshot residue, firearms examiners. There's going to be a lot of forensic evidence in this case. I'm not going to get into every single evidence right now. I will say the key piece of forensic evidence that you're going to hear in this case is the cell phone. Alex's cell phone, Maggie's cell phone, Paul's cell phone. You know, this is all amazing technology that most of us carry around in our pockets. It really allows us to do a lot of things and get a lot done. But this cell phone keeps track of who we're talking to, who we're calling, who we're texting, whenever we access apps. And every time you do that, there's a record kept in this phone unless it's deleted somehow. If you're using certain apps, you can get GPS information where you were when you did that. It's stored on these phones. You're going to hear evidence about that. You're going to hear evidence that when you make a call, when it pings off the cell towers, the location information can be gathered from that as well. So it allows an investigation to take this and piece together what someone was doing on a particular day, and not only what they were doing, but who they were interacting with and how they were interacting with. This is going to be crucial evidence. You're going to hear that particularly Alan and Paul, but also Maggie, were prolific cell phone users, to the point where Paul's friends even had a nickname for him by his cell phone usage. Before I talk more about that, there's 3 family properties I need to talk about. Okay. The first one I mentioned is Murdaugh. Murdaugh in Colleton County. It's called Murdaugh, it's off Murdaugh Road, but everybody refers to it as Murdaugh. And that property is large, it's 5 acres. There's a main house on it, there's a driveway that goes to that main house, but it used to be an airstrip. And there's an airstrip that goes down and then down the way, just less than a third of a mile away. Just a 3-minute walk, 4-minute walk, 45-second drive is the kilns and the shed that used to be a hangar for Paul and Maggie. The main house is just.
Hey, Andrew.
You can see.
Sorry, I'm watching this trial.
The family also
Very sloppy.
in Edison at the beach. And the evidence is going to show that that is where Maggie preferred to stay, particularly in the summer months. She liked the beach. She was not a hunter. She didn't want to be in motels. She didn't want to be at the lodge where it was hot and muggy. She liked being in Edison. also, I've already mentioned, the house in Alameda, which is where his parents owned. On June 7th, 2021, you're going to hear evidence that his father went into the hospital and the prognosis was not good. And in fact, he died a few days later. His mother was in late stage Alzheimer's and had that house being cared for by a caretaker. You're going to hear from that caretaker.
Pause for a moment. Look at these, just a moment. Yes, sir.
All right, I guess they are, well, I don't know. They're standing it up. I guess the judge had to get off, do something real quick. I don't know. It's not a sidebar. I didn't see them say anything about us. No, the lawyers aren't at the side thingy. The lawyers aren't at the sidebar. The woman with the polka dot, white polka dot shirt is Alex Murdaugh's sister. I don't see one with a black polka dot, black polka dot shirt on. Oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see her now. Ooh. So the sister was talking to the defendant while the judge was out of the courtroom. Somebody, who was the one that wanted to know about the suitcase murder trial? They moved that back to April. Why does this do what the heck? Shit. There we go.
You may proceed.
All right.
We're talking about the three-family properties. Murdaugh has the main house and kennels / sheds. The main house has a driveway, but the kennels also have a driveway. And the evidence is going to show that that is actually as commonly used as the main driveway. In fact, the mailbox is by the kennel driveway. Driving right next to those kennels. I told you that you're going to hear evidence that Maggie did not like being in Murdaugh as much as she liked that stuff. With that, on June 7th, 2021, she came back to Murdaugh. The evidence is going to show that she arrived about 8:15. The evidence is going to show that from the cell phones that Paul was there at the house, the main house. Alan Murdaugh himself says they ain't
Oh,
there.
shit.
The autopsy is going to reflect both Paul and Matt.
What the hell? Oh.
About 8:30, about 15 minutes after they arrived, Paul's phone starts moving towards the kennels. You're going to hear evidence again that the defendant said he was never at those kennels, that he was napping after they ate. He was at the main house and never went there. You're also going to hear evidence about how much Alec uses his own cell phone. It would be unusual for him to be anywhere without a cell phone.
Shit.
8:44, 55 seconds. Call recorded video. He was down in the kennels because he had been talking to a friend of his. You're going to hear from this friend because his friend's dog was in the kennels and they thought there was something wrong with the tape. Paul was recording a video of it to send to his friend. 8:44 and 55 seconds. On that video, you see that video, you hear from witnesses that identify Paul's voice, Maggie's voice, and Helen's voice. Anyone who was listening was never there. 8:44, 55 seconds, there's a video. The evidence will show that he was there. He was at the murder scene with the two victims. More than that, just over 3 minutes later, 8:49 and 1 second, Paul's phone locks. He never reads another text. He never sends another text. He doesn't answer calls. 3 minutes after that video has the defendant at the murder scene with the two victims, Paul's phone goes silent forever. And in fact, another communication comes into the very friend that he was talking to the dog at 8:49 and 35 seconds, just 35 seconds later. He doesn't answer. He never answers. On top of that, Maggie's phone locks at 8:49 and 31 seconds, around that same time, and she never answers another text, never sends another text, never makes another phone call, never receives another phone call. 3 minutes after a video shows he's at the scene with the victims, he told everybody he was never there. Credibility, ladies and gentlemen. So what happens after that? Well, we'll hear evidence that Alec's phone was conspicuously, he didn't have a lot of activity from about 8 or 9 p.m. And if you look at kennels, which the evidence will show, how's his phone? Why is it not showing activity? But you will hear that at 9:02, all of a sudden his phone does start to pick up activity. At 9:02, he calls, he starts moving. At 9:04, he calls Maggie's phone. Doesn't answer. He calls his father Randolph, who's in the hospital. Doesn't appear there's an answer there. He calls Maggie again at 9:06. Remember, he's just a third of a mile away. You can see it. At 9:06, she doesn't answer. At 9:06, he turns on his car, his Suburban, and he texts Maggie that he's going, be right back, I'm going to go check on Mom. And he doesn't drive down to the kennels, even though that's where the mailbox is. That's a common place to be. Even though you can see it, he's called his wife 2 times and texted her, and she hasn't responded. But if he just drive down there and say, hey, I'm heading, you guys want to go? What's up? What's up? Right there. You can see it. He then drives to Almeida, where his mom is suffering from Alzheimer's. And the caretaker is there. He starts calling people. He's talking to people. It'll be up to you to decide whether or not he's trying to manufacture an alibi. He comes, he gets there to Almeida. You'll hear evidence about whether or not that was usual. You'll hear evidence about how he was acting when he got there. And he's only there for 20 minutes. Because he's back underway at 9:44. And he makes more phone calls on the way back. Calling friends, calling people who will answer. We have to get inside over. He's trying to create that. And he gets back to Moselle at 10:01. The call's not really ringing. 10:06. Listen to that 911 call. Listen to what it says. Listen to what explanations he may offer. You hear that 911 call, but you're also going to see body worn camera of the officers who are out at the scene. The video camera they wear so that it records what they're doing. And you're going to see what he did. No way around. See, honestly, get the pathologist, the doctor who will examine the injuries. On that 911 call and on body worn cameras. Pay attention to what he says and how he's acting. He says within a few minutes of each one of those, he says, this is about the vote case. This is about the vote case. You're going to hear some of what was going on in Alex Murdaugh's life leading up to that day. Stuff that happened that very day, stuff that was leading up. Perfect storm that was gathering, much like the storms that are coming outside. Listen to that evidence. Listen to that gathering storm that all came to a head in 2021, the day the evidence will show he killed Maddie. This has been a long, exhaustive investigation. It's going to be a fairly long drawn because it's complicated. It's a journey. There's a lot of aspects of this case. There's a lot of factors to this case.
There is. I can agree with that.
It's complicated. You start to put them all together, piece them together like a puzzle. All of a sudden, you get to a piece of truth. Once we get to the end of that journey, you have a chance to look at it. The evidence is going to be such that you're going to reach the inescapable conclusion that Alec murdered Maggie and Paul, that he was the storm, that the storm was coming for them, and the storm arrived on June 7th, 2021, just like the storms that are headed here right now. They're going to die as a result. Beyond any Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry, my name is Murdaugh. I introduce myself to you all and our attorneys and the other attorneys. It is our honor to represent Alec Murdaugh.
I bet it is.
I say it's our honor because I submit to you what you have heard from the Attorney General as facts are not. They're his theories, his conjecture. I'll say that. This is Alec was the loving father of Paul, the loving husband.
Why'd he kill him?
You're not going to hear a single witness say that their relationship, Maggie and Alex's relationship, was anything other than loving. You're going to hear about how they went to a baseball game the weekend before. You're going to hear about their relationship. You're going to see texts and emails indicating a loving relationship.
Anybody can be a picture perfect person.
Paul, the apple of his eye. You're going to see a video somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock the night of the murder. Paul and Alec riding around looking at some trees they planted. It's a Snapchat. Because the trees were not planted very well. They cantilevering over. They're laughing. They're having a good time. That would be about an hour before the Attorney General says he swatted them. When I say he swatted them, but they were swatted, and no question. Paul Murdaugh was shot twice with buckshot, 12-gauge buckshot, once in the chest. And by the way, that shot would indicate it was in the chest and came out under his arm, like somebody that might have been holding up their hands. So when he says no defensive wounds, he perhaps is being held with shotgun. I mean, I can make the same sort of speculation that the Attorney General can, because that's all he's doing is speculating. What we do know is 12-gauge, fairly close range shot to the chest. He must have been turned because it comes out under his arm. There's wadding, if you're familiar with the shotgun, under his arm. The second shot ended up, and there's going to be some question about the direction of that shot, but ended up entering his skull cavity, and the gases from that shot literally exploded his head like a watermelon hit with a sledgehammer. All that was left was the front of his face. Everything else was gone. His brain exploded out of his head, hit the ceiling in the shed, and dropped to his feet. Horrendous.
Like, that is definitely not something I wanted to hear.
Butchering. So, to find out Murdaugh guilty of murdering his son, you're going to have to accept that within an hour of having a extraordinarily bonding, you see it in the Snapchat, that he executes him in a brutal fashion. Not believable. Not believable. Now, Maggie is shot running, no defensive wounds, because she's shot running, and after she falls to the ground and had one bullet that's hit her and probably traveled up and hit her brain, she's on the ground, and whoever the perpetrator was walked up, took that AR, and put one in the back of her head. Executed. Executed. Why? This is going to be interesting, because we don't know why. He doesn't know why. He's got theories of this and theories of that, but why? Number two, what was it in that hour between when he's yucking it up with Paul? And let me say this to you, his record, he was interviewed, he comes home and finds, there's no question about this, they got telemetry from his car, he left the house at 9:06, returns at 10:01 after seeing his mother with dementia. Now remember, that day, his father, who was dying, was taken to the hospital. Mom's home alone with the housekeeper. Perfectly reasonable for him to want to see her. And later than usual. Because his father was not there. He dies 2 days later. His father dies 2 days later. So the question is, if he leaves at 9:06 and he's back at 10:01, he literally, I mean,
They found it by using Find My iPhone. And the way they did that, they had to open it or have access. Who gave them the code to open the phone? Murdaugh. And it's not destroyed, it's just thrown on the side of the phone. What you're also going to see is that Alan Murdaugh was calling that phone at 9:06. As he leaves the house, he did call her twice and texted her. And we also know that at 9:06, as he cranks his car, as the cell phone records show that, as the telemetry data shows the cell phone linking up with the car, that phone is being thrown on the side of the road almost a half a mile away. Now that is Houdini. That is magic. That is inexplicable. Now, I was making notes while the Attorney General was talking. But let me tell you what is more illegal. The night he comes home and finds his wife and son butchered. And when I say butchered, you're going to see these photographs. When I see them now, after having seen them for the last 4 or 5 months, it still shocks me. It's still tough to look at. It still bothers me. And he comes home and finds his son laying in his own blood with his brain laying at his feet, shot to hell. He walks over, he checks to see if there's any life there, and although we see his brain laying outside his body, he knows there's nothing there. He goes over and tries to get a pulse out of Maggie. No pulse there. Calls 911. I want you to hear that 911 thing. It is a man hysterical, in grief, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was thinking that myself.
That he's concerned, and he drives back up to the house. By the way, you can't see. I've been out there. You can't see the shed where you might see the top of the shed. There are pine trees between the front porch or the porch on the house and the dog house. And it's not a third of a mile, maybe by the way the crow flies, but it takes a little bit longer to drive now. And this is not unusual for them to communicate by cell phone or text, even when they're all on the same property. It's 1,100 acres. Big property. Big hunted. So, what I'm trying to say to you is that the Attorney General has given you his view. And again, you can't see the shed. And I'm going to ask the judge at some point during this trial, to ask you, the jury, to be able to go to the scene so you can see it. You can understand the force. You can understand the details. Because the facts are what matter. The facts. Let me give you another fact. You're going to hear their witnesses explain catastrophic injuries to Paul. His head literally exploded. And whoever shot him with that shotgun was probably no more than 3 feet away. Maybe closer, maybe a little further away. His head exploded. He would be covered in blood from head to foot. In blood. They seized his clothes that night. So I did. And they said, well, first of all, you're going to see the video from the agent, the officer that arrived that night. There's no blood on him. They didn't find any blood on him. SLED's testing indicated 12 different places on his shirt and pants. No human blood detected. Period. Okay. You'll see pictures. White t-shirt, no blood on it. Those are facts. Those aren't theories. Those are facts. Another fact is, I think, the reason we're here today. When you hear those questions on the videotape on the night, he's found his wife and son brutally butchered. You can hear on the 911 tape, he is hysterical. He comes in and out. It's consistent with any of you that ever, you got to use your experience as part of this deliberation process. Your human experience. If you ever suffered a catastrophic everything he said that night is in the context of just an hour or two before finding his wife and son butchered. He drove back up to the house while he was on 911 saying, I gotta get a gun. Whoever did this might be out there. And he gets a gun. What's fascinating about that is he gets a 12 gauge shotgun and he grabs some shells. These people hunt a lot. They have guns everywhere. He grabs some shells. He puts a 16 gauge, a 12 gauge, grab a 12 gauge shotgun, put a 12 gauge buckshot in, and then he put a 16 gauge buckshot. That's how shook up he was. Guy hunted all his life, and he put a shell in and he couldn't fire a 16 gauge with 12 gauge. Makes no sense. He was traumatized. GSR, their own expert at SLED said the amount of particles of GSR are consistent with that kid going up and picking that shotgun up. GSR. Again, if you fired a shotgun twice, 6 times, you'd be covered in GSR. Those are the facts. That's not his theory. The facts. Now let's talk a little bit about these ARs. Again, you get your testimony. A lot of guns. They had a gun room. I don't think it's talking kind of down. Ain't no gun room. But apparently you live on 1,100 acres. You have like a gun. 17.
Eva, go down. Go. Kate. 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 What did I say?
And very irresponsible.
Eva, watch your mouth.
They don't have the guns. There's no way to tell. The sort of overarching issue here is why June 7th, 2021, why is it September 2020?
I have 2 full. My molar, my last back, the bottom is gone.
He's questioned, and the questioning is pretty
I was just debating whether or not the car
clear.
Well, I'm trying to get my W-2 for Betty, but she was at lunch, so I thought she'd be right back, but she's not right back, so.
So last time I heard, the Angel wrecked your car.
Oh, no, Angel didn't.
Or who was it?
Jasmine.
Police announced,
No, my car's totaled.
Ain't that
there's no
Connor's
video.
number?
Yeah,
The one that's going through all that shit right now?
yeah. It wasn't her fault. I jumped over her.
Because you see,
She's supposed to be driving?
Yeah.
that night, he did it. Without forensics, without cell phones, without any of that. And even pounding that square peg in the round hole to the left.
She got a couple of 5 milligrams Adderall. I didn't know he was 30. That's the only one I got a couple of last time. I didn't know he was 30 years ago. I didn't do long.
And you
I just got a couple out.
fashion he's being interviewed in.
How much I still need to get put on
He
the
did not.
case, you know,
But
I should have done been got him.
whether he's been down to
So we got 15 on in here, right?
Yeah, the 50, yeah, you told me I took the 15 in there and she got 5 of them.
Yeah,
So she already sent you the money, so yeah, I got 40 of them. And he sent me 50, he'll send me the other 50 in the morning. I reckon he had to fill the
next
truck up or whatever.
later that 8 whatever.
How many did you get?
906.
Out of them?
Yeah, I took one. I still got 4 left. I hadn't took them. I just got them in the cabinet. tell them I was saving up for when I got to work, you know what I mean?
I just wanted, I usually, like I said, I usually sell these too. I sell those to Jasmine usually.
Well, I pay for them. You sell them for a little.
Yeah,
If you take them and sell them.
Yeah, I use stuff like that.
Yeah.
Got the bloody clothes off. By the way, they season
Where I wanted to see you guys never before.
any other club that we know of. Although that night, he gave permission and they got a search warrant. Go to my house. Go look through everything. Where's the bloody clothes? Where's the bloody clothes?
Do you have Wi-Fi right now?
That they lead in the story together because they want everything to be consistent. What's important about that is the judge, and by the way, there's no eyewitness, there's no forensics tying him. When I say forensics, fingerprints, blood, whatever, tying him to shooting anybody.
Yeah, you said it to the live light, and I looked at him like 2 hours ago, and I was like,
10 minutes. Kill him,
I totally forgot.
get him to the house, get in the car and crank it up, maybe covered in blood. Now, if they think he was beginning to establish an alibi, the evidence is consistent with him seeing that earlier in the dog pen. And by the way, that audio they had with him and Maggie, they were talking about one of the dogs.
Put it over in the phone room. Look.
They were debating whether it was a guinea hen or a chicken. Animosity. Very normal discussion. Calm, very happy. We know that all after that, texting back and forth with the girls about going to the movies. Nobody's standing there threatening him.
no, I thought it was Mama, because Mama was waiting on that part for me.
It's just Thompson. Yeah. Come on, Thompson. Juicy balls. Here, look my car. Damn. She's lucky.
That's some kid your ass right hit right down the driving door too.
Yeah.
God,
My friend Leanna just got here. She's showing us a car that got fucking totaled.
I guess you got your damn hip
Friday.
broke or something right there, their damn hip bone and shit.
She's sore. Well, I bet she got banged up real good.
Yeah. She's lucky to do drinking and driving.
She is a girl.
Wow.
They live right across the street from my mom too. That's okay. That's even more crazy.
Is that the one you hit your house?
Oh, no.
I was about to say you hit her house and then they hit your car.
Oh, I'm live streaming that.
He is presumed innocent.
Oh, it's about perfect.
Yeah, you text me and see you had to make your appointment. You looked over to get him, and I was like,
But get your ass out here.
Look at him.
Yeah, Steven took off work too.
I'm just trying to wait to hear something from Cleveland down there to know something about quarter to 2.
What's up, Evil?
So,
No,
That's Black. That's
Oh, right.
Blackie Daddy.
That's the one that
He's
keeps you
nice.
outside.
He's nice. He just got nice other dog.
I thought she just got bigger.
But this is
Like, I
Blackie
didn't like
Daddy.
it. He's good.
He's real good. He's solid. He
He's
never
only
bit
one.
nobody.
He's only good at one person.
He bit that boy Kyle. He walked up to the house. He had the dog on his head and Blackie couldn't see him. He was walking up real quick. He had glasses and shit. And fucking Blackie couldn't see him and got him on the floor.
thank God they
What do you want, fat boy?
thank God that person is in custody.
Hold on, knucklehead.
It's something that's so natural. You all do it. You presume the police have arrested the person that committed the crime. You presume him or her guilty. That is the natural thing to do.
Even in there,
And you know what? That's fine.
laying down sleeping, being a lazy boy.
Any other day,
He's old. I've had him about 12 years.
because you took an oath to follow the law. And the law is, he is innocent.
Oh, yeah, Daddy.
Presumed
Bye, bye,
innocent.
Daddy.
That is your presumption.
Blackie, no sir.
Mental framework is, he didn't do it.
Blackie.
They've got to prove it to me beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, what's even more difficult, and this isn't a contest, this isn't a game, this isn't
I gotta come back next, but
this is about justice.
Oh, you think you'll live every month?
she's gonna make me come every month.
Said, jury
I guess because I was getting ready. I don't know. I don't know why she told me. Why she put it back at
I don't
that.
think this guy is helping his,
It sucks because, yeah. I don't know.
have you changed your mailing address or anything with it?
I did. I don't know. I mean, that shouldn't really affect whether I go every month or every other month.
Right.
I know, mine will do that for me, though. If I'm not around, he'll make it 3 months out, or 2 months out, or, you know, that can't make it. 3 months.
Yeah, some of them do it every other month, but my code goes,
It might be because I'm picking my meds up later and later.
Yeah.
So long time.
She's trying to, one
Trying
to
to
one.
hook me up on a drug thing. I don't know. Because, yeah, it's not even 30 days from today. It's actually the 22nd is when I got to go back.
right there,
22nd next month.
Today's the 25th.
30 days.
Yeah, and like I said,
About
mine-
28 days.
but she doesn't really check me for pot, though, because I've always thought self for pot. That's not the issue.
Different scenario with you right now. Don't know what's going on.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, she looked every time when I was up there picking it up, but I didn't say nothing. I gave my ID and I signed
That
my
was,
name.
that was the doctor. Though.
Yeah, that's pharmacist. Yeah.
If these circumstances drove or trade the defendant's behavior is suspicious,
Do not know.
I think it's, I don't know, a no strip Adderall or something.
it's not suspicious. I mean,
Oh, these are the ones they owed me, I think, from a while back.
I told you they gave me something.
wife especially dead, and the guy's got a shotgun.
I didn't know if they gave you 2 months of fine time on the
No,
Adderall.
no, they owe me this from a while back.
That as they came to that conclusion, they have found
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's not the one that we used to be around.
yeah, so, yeah, I like football better than that one,
friends
actually.
that blue tar with a
But they, yeah, I wasn't sure we was it closed, and I said, oh, I didn't have
that
no reason
witness
to
said he showed up with a blue tar.
Yeah, she was supposed to mail this to me. They were supposed to mail them to me.
It was a blue tar. And what was that?
So these are the- It comes around from football.
Right, you know what
I
the
would
one,
tell you
yeah.
that the testimony from years
Well, that's good, you know.
interview done by
Yes.
But as long as you got everything straightened out and then you put your meds up, it prevents you from getting your meds, you don't just get yourself, you know what I'm saying, get your Adderall and all that shit. And you get a lot more than this.
every
And Cheryl Stevens, she's gonna be enough for him, because like he's on the
judge.
coming back, so that's fine.
Whether to believe
What day did we pick up these? You picked these up on the what?
one witness against many,
What
many
day?
against
I
one.
don't remember, 3 or 4 days, I don't remember the exact date. Just look at the pictures.
It says the 17th on the bottle.
Like last Thursday, I think, last Wednesday or last Thursday.
I was just thinking how, okay, so if you picked the one 17th, then that could be
23rd.
But I can't say that, but I still had a few studs left, I didn't, seen you that money last week, and I still had some left from the last week, I'd already paid for.
That there's gonna be a bunch of people, and I will promise something,
I only had to take one out of the
Yeah,
40.
it is, 'cause I've been working on my.
that may take a witness stand and say something.
I
But
only had to
they're
take
not,
one out of the 40, because I
they're
still
not
had
gonna say they saw him kill him. They're not gonna say, that they were involved, they're not gonna say anything, that would give you a comfort level in their testimony. That's all that you indicated.
Oh,
If you were called
40 that he's keeping up this month.
I say this one last time.
No, he usually takes me that, he takes me in the morning,
He didn't do it.
about 9 or 10.
He didn't kill, butcher his son and wife.
My question is
Put in your
being
mind any
suggestion
that he did.
Oh, he got in trouble for that shit years ago.
No, again, another one.
Domestic violence.
No, this
No, man, he got in some trouble.
he breaks some beauty queen in a limousine at a nightclub in like 2001 or 1999.
Oh, shit.
Jason's and convicted of rape. Oh, that's a different one.
I say something, you do
Alright.
something.
16.
No, I witnessed or no for rent.
It's 1992.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the beauty queen.
I know, but I'm saying you have no proof, no evidence that you can't get a convict somebody and you don't have no evidence. You don't have no proof.
Alpar. Wait,
If I say
he
something,
died.
Yeah, so he came in at 2:45, said I'm already on the way there.
What?
He said 15 was good.
That's why I'm not having I haven't texted him.
Yeah, she texted me the other day and told me, she said, I only need 15. But she said, then so I had already took them out. And then,
do it. He is
It's
innocent.
not going to go through.
so he ain't been working?
No, he took off today to give me a ride up here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something you gotta have, but it's income.
Yeah.
Well, that's your source of income. Oh, he don't want to go back outside. That motherfucker, he runs toward the door.
She's gonna go find out 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she said. I really only need 15. She said, it only takes a half a day. You know, that's all. I said, I can
Jury for room for a great
Brandon sometimes gets me up. Fucking.
Please do not discuss the case.
So you don't have to use the pay for 3 weeks for her to give me 40. I can fucking just give them 184. That's why I had a week since I left before. You got 5, so you good.
No, I'd give.
You shouldn't have been taking them, motherfucker.
How the fuck did I take them if I gave them back to you? Now I don't have any.
I should have had 29, and then there was only 26 in there.
No, I have any now.
You took fucking 3 of them.
I didn't take any because if I had them, I'd still have them.
Oh shit. You motherfucker don't slide out of the box on that.
Whatever, then. You got them back. What the fuck are you still bitching about?
I'm not making it. You brought it up.
You did.
No, I didn't. I was talking about the girl. You the one that brought it up about the damn thing.
So the jury left. I don't know if they're leaving for the day or what.
You have a witness you want to call today. Your Honor, I think as we have talked your law firm, we do have a witness. Unfortunately, that witness, the main point of that witness would be the body on camera as he is a first responder who arrived at the scene. Unfortunately, the audio is not prepared.
Is saying they think he had somebody hired. Even if he had somebody hired, he's still guilty of it.
But also told that the company that installed this for the court is not here, and they've been able to do this. So, unfortunately, given the lateness of the hour, which I don't think we can finish him anyway, because the video in and of itself is fairly long. Done whatever you just said. I will personally come up with a solution to present evidence to this jury, but I think, I don't even think we're going to get him done today anyway if we started, because even the body work itself is 20, 30 minutes long, depending on which.
Did they leave or is she coming back?
No, she's leaving.
Why? Because even if you started right now,
That's what he's saying. He said that he needed 15. But he said he takes a half a day. That's a lot.
whole video,
You must be doing a lot of
rather than taking a little extra. So that may take 45.
Any objection to that? We have prepared excerpts. There was a lot of discussion of law enforcement as they're arriving at the scene, and have their.
Oh my God.
That's about what Dustin was taking. I had him stretched down to a quarter, but he wanted a half a day. He wanted a quarter and 1 quarter in the evening.
Bring the jury up and excuse them to 9:30
Trying to do it to get high off of it.
if they're ready to come in.
Well, guys, this judge is also known to go until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So, I don't know. Right now, we're looking at the clock. So, we're waiting on to see if the witness is available or not.
Jackie boy.
Okay, so my gathering is
Minutes waiting for the jury to get ready to come in.
oh, okay, they are. Okay, so I saw people saying they were leaving because it was over, but no, it's not over. Okay, so the audio keeps going out for some reason. Yeah, kind of.
That big boy, what that big doing? They put you in a cage, I know what you look.
I don't know if they are going to do anything else today. I think they're going to see if they can call the first witness, but so far it looks like it's just going to be the rest of the jury selection and both sides opening statements. So Court TV had asked the question, what has more effective open statement? A, state, or B, defense? Which one do y'all think it is? I think state had a better defense opening than the defense. I don't think the defense helped very much. So I'm guessing they're on a break right now. Yeah, I agree with you. They had a good opening statements on this. I can really agree with you on that one. Yeah. The only thing is with being on court TV, I can't show it. We can do a restream after it's done, and then go over it like that without getting copyrighted. But I can only do audio right now. So. What are you doing? Huh?
Bring the jury in.
All right, we're back, y'all. Obviously, you can see that. What are you doing? What? You want to open the gate?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are today. We're going to recess to 9:30 tomorrow morning.
All right, y'all. It's recess till tomorrow.
Instruction that you're not to discuss the case with anyone.
So, we're SOL.
Church for further details, ladies, and we instruct at 9:30 tomorrow morning, following the instructions given to you by Willis. To report to you, and never come through the courtroom to get to the jury room. See you at 9:30 tomorrow. All right. We're in recess as the jury. Go.
I really like this judge. This is a really, really good judge that they have on this case, though.
Just a couple of things with regard to the daily transcript. Is that what is the problem? Is that system? Is that it? This transcript is not an official transcript. It's not the official court reporters of the two South Carolina.
I don't know if they came out or not. They didn't show.
Produces this transcript that those in the media or the parties may be interested in purchasing. The parties to acknowledge that they understand that any transcript produced by anyone other than the court reporters is not a verified true copy of transcript.
Both of us have a concern that this microphone, and we express, I mean, if it's pick up conversations between us and the client, we're concerned that that not appear to be.
The transcript, I mean, that microphone is by the same outfit. Whose microphone is it?
Yeah, he's still in the courtroom.
Care about the daily transcripts. My problem is that we can't get audio in the courtroom, and that's what we're going to try to fix tonight.
Well, we're talking about one thing right there.
Yes, sir.
So with regard to the for the record transcript, the non-official, and is that what the problem is now with that you all have been working on, or is that now been resolved with that company? For the audio, and is that what you're working on? Said you'll be working on overnight, or
Yes, sir. We're going to come up with a solution that's independent of any of the court-provided facilities. We'll come up with something. I'll go home and get a Tory. But yeah, we'll get something done.
Is there anything else before we break for the day?
Nothing to the bench. 9:30, am I correct about that?
9:30.
Yes.
For in recess till 9:30.
All right, y'all. So the court is over. They are releasing everybody. Sorry, y'all. I am trying to find me a lighter. I know I got some electric ones around here somewhere, and I can't find none of them. Aha, here's one. So, I am going to end this and say goodbye. I love you guys for being here. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I'm sure that's when they're going to start up again. So until then, love your faces.